Hey there guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Phil, as always, and today I'm talking about Elden Ring, like everyone else is right now. The gameplay you see is not mine, it is a YouTuber. I will put them in the description down below, since I am still trying to get all that stuff figured out, but I wanted to have some gameplay running in the background at least. But I also want to make sure this guy gets all the credit here. Elden Ring is one of, let's just first and foremost, let's start this off here, that Elden Ring is one of the greatest games I have played in a hot second. So far, the three big games I've purchased this year have all been amazing. First off, Pokemon Legends Arceus was so much fun. Right now I am kind of playing between Elden Ring and a game called Monarch, mostly Elden Ring at this point. And everyone's talking about this game, but I want to give my 2 cents. Now, a bit of my history with this game is I have played essentially all the Dark Souls games and a bunch of Dark Souls-esque games. I give you a rundown. I thought the first Dark Souls, was solid. I really like what it did, but I just couldn't get into it as much as I would like to. Dark Souls 2, I absolutely hate. That's the least, one of the least, not the most, but one of the least successful games that I've had a chance to get into. Dark Souls 3, really liked it, but this of course was after I had played Bloodborne, which at first I hated Bloodborne, but then I really sat down and pushed myself to play it, and I was able to, and it was just awesome. Bloodborne today is still one of my favorite games of all time. I love it. I've actually a playthrough of my character many years ago on my channel, and I really didn't Sekiro. Don't get me wrong. I understand what they were going for, and I respect it. But it's the play style that I cannot get behind. But when they were essentially telling me that they were making essentially a Dark Souls open world game, because this is what it is, a Dark Souls open world game. Like Breath of the Wild, even a lot of people have compared it to. It is so good. I love it. Like, this game is just, I'm having so much fun with it. Is it perfect? No. There are issues. One of the first being is that this game being on, I'm playing it on PS5, and the game does not look as good as, let's say, the Demon Souls remake that came out on PS5 as a launch title. That game is leagues better looking than this. Is this a bad looking game? No. But it's not as good as it could have been. The landscape is it's hard to keep track of a lot of things, but luckily you have your map and you have these icons to help keep track of the little things like bosses that you're not able to beat now, like this right here. This is not meant to be beatable as your first time as a first time player. Like, no. This is a boss you come back to later. Like this guy here this is not a smart decision, my guy. If you need your horse, you get a horse in this game, but I'm sorry, I'm rambling. This is not going to be a long video, but my thing is, this game absolutely deserves all the praise that it's getting, and I can't say I agree with a lot of the people that are complaining, like, oh, this is just Dark Souls open world, or Dark Souls 4, or, it's just a bunch of rehashes of old things, that were made in the previous Dark Souls games and Bloodborne games. So, those things were good. They took all the good things from all the previous games and put them in this. It's awesome. Does this game frustrate me sometimes? Absolutely. But am I having fun fighting all these bosses and fighting enemies that keep beating me repeatedly, but then I come back after training up a bit and I win? And it's so much fun exploring this world and finding these little things like little mini dungeons which have their own boss at the end, or just dungeons with treasure at the end. It's such a fun experience. And I wish more people would give it a chance. One of my best friends gave it a shot, but he gave up after the first hour and a half because of the situation like this. He kept dying against this guy. He went into the area next to it and he got attacked by a dragon. Spoiler alert, it's in the first couple minutes of the game. And he just essentially thought he couldn't do anything. He opened a chest that teleported him to the opposite side of the map, and he didn't realize he could have just fast traveled out of there. He didn't know that. because the tutorial hadn't shown up yet. So he kind of just gave up because he thought he was stuck and had to restart the game. It's people that are complaining that this game is too difficult. Is it more difficult than a lot of other Dark Souls games? I think so. But it's also more accessible in ways that if you can't beat a boss, guess what? You have the ability to go explore, grind, get better gear, and then come back and fight him when you feel like you're stronger. In previous games, you couldn't do that. You were stuck fighting the same boss over and over and over again until you beat him. This is one of the most accessible, if not the most accessible game in the Dark Souls franchise. Is it hard? Absolutely. But it is worth every second you put into it. I am about 26 hours in, level 55, and I've made mistakes building my samurai, and I'm now trying to correct those things. I'm trying to find special weapons for him, finding armor. It's great. This game has so many good things about it, and I know a lot of people are saying it's not accessible to people that, want to play this game but can't. They want an easy mode. And I know that is completely different than people that have disabilities that still want to play this game, but they can't because the game doesn't let them, really. It doesn't have a lot of settings to customize it for people with handicaps and disabilities. That I completely understand. But people that want to complain like, oh, this game needs an easy mode because I'm getting my ass kicked. Sorry. Sucks to suck. Get better. Get good. That's what this game is about. These are part of the mechanics of the From Software games. If there was an easy mode, it would completely defeat the purpose. Now, I am somebody that likes to play easy mode on a lot of story-based games. But something like this, no. This is... I want the challenge. I am excited when I see a new boss and I'm like, how strong are you? And I keep fighting it over and over again to learn its abilities, and eventually I will beat it. That's just how a Dark Souls-esque game works. And this is no exception. This game, as of right now, is probably my game of the year. I can't... Like, Pokemon was good, but it fell short. And this game is just... It's hitting all the spots that I want. So, please, don't review bomb this game because you can't... You're not good at it. Get better at it. It takes time. I was not good at these games when I first played them, and it took time. And now I'm competent, But I'm going to go back and play some more Elden Ring with my buddies, because this game has co-op. Oh, sorry, before I leave, the co-op could be better. That's one big thing I have with this game, is the fact that co-op is so annoyingly difficult to set up, and even then, you don't even get to fully play co-op. You can't rest at Sites of Grace. You can't refill your Estus flasks. You only get like half your Estus flasks, or even just like at most 3 of them. If your character dies in your buddy's world, then the connection's over. If your buddy dies while you're in his world, the connection's over. It's just... The co-op could be better. But so far, this game is absolutely amazing. I'm probably not going to do a full review on this, because by the time I get to a point where I feel comfortable reviewing, it's going to be a long time. But my first impressions of this game after, 25 hours, 26 hours in, is absolutely amazing. It is a masterpiece of a game that absolutely deserves all the praise that it's getting. Tweak few little things and it could be absolutely perfect, but as of right now, I'm loving this. So, thank you guys so much for watching this. If you haven't yet, maybe subscribe. Let's get me to 100 subscribers by the end of the year. That would be great. Leave a like, leave a comment about what you think about Elden Ring. How's your playthrough going? What's the coolest thing you found in the game that you don't think anyone else has found of your friends? Let me know. Comments down below. Thank you guys once again. Have a great rest of your night.